All right, welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Alleged Podcast. It's me, Humna, and Zach.
Hello.
Again.
Oh, I was going to say something else. Never mind.
What are you going to say?
I was like, since when was your name Humna? Because you said me, Humna, and then you said and Zach, and so I was like, what?
How's it going?
I'm okay. I'm a little warm right now. Like, really warm.
Why don't you just take it off then?
No, because the only reason I'm warm I actually got my body temperature settled, but then I got up and I had to walk through that really warm hallway right there, so it's always hot out there.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm unbuttoning my pants.
Okay.
I want to see you wear a high-waisted pair of pants and slouch like me. Okay, that shit bothers your stomach.
Don't slouch.
I want to get comfortable.
It's not good for your back, though.
I
You want to get comfortable. You want to be comfortable now, but in like 50 years...
In 50 years, I'm not wearing high-waisted pants.
I'm just going to eat my popcorn.
You're not allowed to eat popcorn in here.
That should have been our opening, babe. We should have had the crunching of his popcorn. Yum, yum, like that.
See, it's so sad. None of us can actually hear what it sounds like because none of us are
Oh.
wearing headphones.
Put headphones in.
No. I don't want to right now.
Lazy.
Yeah.
So I know what our coasters are going to say.
So we're getting coasters with Humna's pictures on them. Not like Humna's face pictures, but...
My artistic skill pictures.
And what are they going to say? Are you going to reveal?
Yeah. It's going to say love. But. See, the thing is, I can't spell a word. I've got to have a letter on each.
Yeah.
So it'll just be...
See, I don't
letter of love.
understand that, really.
Why not?
Well, I understand love, but I don't understand why they only allow you one letter per coaster.
I don't either, but I really like how it looks. So
They want to allow you
Yeah,
one
like
fucking letter?
yes, because I tried to type in love as like one, and it shows up as this little emergency sign.
What website is that?
Shutterfly.
Is there any other website you can do that on?
Well, I don't know. I got a coupon for it.
I got a
It's
coupon.
Oh, okay.
I got a coupon.
And then we also got a photo book that I'm going to look
Wait,
into.
how do you say coupon?
Coupon?
You say coupon.
I also can say coupon.
Okay,
It doesn't
well,
matter.
no, because my grandma and my grandpa, or my grandma and my mom, they both say coupon.
Coupon.
Q?
Yeah, coupon.
No.
I know, right? And I tell them that all the time. It's not how it's pronounced, but that's.
Well,
That's
now
just
I
how
want to
they
go
say
on
it.
one of those pronunciation websites and see how it's said. Because the only reason I say coupon is because before I moved out here, my one friend's mom was like a huge couponaholic, basically. She did
Yeah.
all that couponing.
So she
and
was an extreme couponer?
yeah, she'd
Yeah.
get like six newspapers a day and get all those coupons and stuff. But his dad used to be like, oh, you got the coupons. So that's why I say coupons like that.
They got the dope.
What?
They got the dope.
Not drugs. Coupons. That's it. How do you pronounce
Come on
coupons?
now.
So, here's a pronunciation.
Coupon.
It is pronounced
Coupon.
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 Yeah.
I thought you said it wasn't pronounced that way.
No.
How does your grandma say it again?
Wait, are they saying coupon?
Yeah.
Play it again. Dude, I hate this world.
Here's another one.
Waiting.
This one said
Ah.
coupon.
This is coupon. Yeah.
Oh my
They
god.
can't even get their shit together.
It's all fake news. We can't rely on anything.
So wait, but what's the difference? Why were they playing it different?
What do you mean?
Why would
They're two different videos.
Oh.
Yeah, so one video said coupon, the other one said coupon.
Well, we live in a world where white cis males do not matter, and that voice that said coupon sounded like a white cis male.
But this
to
is
me.
a woman, so it doesn't matter either.
But women are the ones that are gonna rule very soon, whether they want to fucking believe it or not. And well, they believe it. They just don't want to act like it's a thing. But you know, they're doing it.
I followed last night. I was on Instagram and I ran across this account named Feminist,
Oh,
and I followed it, but it kind of made me cringe for a second. I'm like, because do you follow do you follow people that you necessarily don't agree with, but like you follow them to get their perspective of things?
for me. That's more or less Twitter. For Instagram, it's usually just I want to see like things I'm interested in.
Right.
That's really it.
I hope you can see some of the letters a little better when they actually come in the mail.
You don't like? Should I can.
Well, I can see the L and I can see the O, the V I can see, but the E I can't really see it.
It could also be the picture itself.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. You
So-
want to see the coasters?
I could always change the. Because if you notice, I changed that black one. Because there was a black one of a picture of my house, my neighbor's house, actually, his roof. I changed that one to the one that was roses, or a rose, because I was like, you'll see that one better.
So without a coupon though, that
I
would
wouldn't
be
get it.
that would be $20.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's crazy. I mean, like for coasters at least. I mean, how many times do you really use coasters? I mean, you're getting it
Never.
for free, so that's cool. But
that's the only reason I've never
Yeah.
used coasters. Like my
Same.
dad used to have,
I
he
never.
used to have a stack of coasters in the house, and even when we have company over, we don't use them.
yeah, the only time I ever use coasters is like when I'm over at somebody's house and they're there. So it's like, okay, I'll be nice.
I
I'll
don't
use
know,
it.
James, what do you think?
That's the only reason why.
I think you
Should I
should
change
still.
the picture?
No, I think you should get those.
You like these four?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Positive.
Yeah.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, get fucked.
What?
No, I just watched a video where this bitch like came up to this guy at a bar and he starts wailing her fucking hands at him, and he had like nachos in his left hand and like a beer in his right hand, and he took the nachos and just like hit her right in the face, and she falls right in her ass. And he has the beer is still, yeah.
So, guys,
You're gay? I still love you.
No, I'm officially a
Postmates.
yeah, I'm officially a Postmates
Oh,
deliverer.
finally?
Yeah,
After like a week.
I got
Damn.
they gave me this like delivery bag
Yeah.
and the credit card that I used to pick up people's things.
Yeah.
Hey.
So I don't have any plans tonight, so I was gonna try it out tonight.
So
So you should order
So
something.
the coasters are $19.99,
Yeah.
and it's a $9.99.
Shipping.
Yes.
Oh, that's how they fuck you. Yeah. No, that's fucked.
Let's see what happens when I put this code in.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you live in the Chicago surrounding area, order something and I might deliver to you.
You got to do it through Postmates, right? Is that like an app you can download?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because I honestly never heard of it until you said something
It's like
about
Uber
it.
Eats.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, but like someone like me can't actually
You can actually use it.
well, I can use it, but like I can't. It's weird because I can deliver for something like Postmates. Like if I don't know, I guess you just have to be 18 and have a car and have a good background.
Yeah.
But like Uber, you have to be like 21. You have to have a certain kind of car. Like you can't have too old of a car.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bullshit. It's not even free. I mean, I guess technically it is free. You just gotta pay shipping now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that.
That's how to get you.
I kind of figured that.
I'm disappointed.
I'm sorry.
If I were to spend $10, I'd probably rather do it on the photo book instead of stupid coasters.
See, but I'm having a problem because I just downloaded the app and Apple's telling me that it's not a trusted app.
Mm.
Ooh.
So I don't know
Well-
what to think of that.
Well, maybe. I mean, is it new?
I don't know. I don't know how.
You should look it up when it was published. But what I was gonna ask though, like, could I request you to be my deliverer?
I don't know actually.
I want to download the app.
Let's see.
But I also got a new phone case, and
It's bullshit.
It's not. I really like it because I'm one of those people that likes thin phone cases and like simple phone cases.
Yeah.
This one's like ultra thin.
Yeah. And it doesn't even protect your fucking screen.
It doesn't. It has a screen protector. It's a certain screen protector that I always use.
Yeah.
That I always buy. It's from Five Below. And I always but
store.
it's like this. I think the only thing this case is going to protect is like scratches on the back or the sides. But yeah, I mean, I think I like it. I don't know though.
I like mine.
I'll try it out for a little while.
It's fucking worked, you know. I've dropped it a few times since I've gotten it. It's fine, but the place we got it from, I want that man fired.
Because he just followed you around.
Dude,
all
he
the
was
time?
so fucking creepy. Like, what? I'm gonna go in there and steal a fucking phone case? You can suck my dick.
Okay,
Like
standard
that was so
20-page,
fucking
8x8
stupid.
hardcover photo book.
'Cause he was right on her ass.
Yeah, he was.
And then fucking I turn around and he's like making complete eye contact with me, and I didn't even know. I didn't even know he worked there. He just seemed like a fucking creep.
Yeah, he kept following us around this whole store, and the store was like really small. It was like
Yeah.
a square store in the mall. It wasn't even that big, and he just kept standing behind us as we looked.
I know, like
Didn't ask us if we wanted any help, just kept standing behind us to make sure
Yeah.
we weren't gonna
steal.
take off with a phone case.
Yeah, I know. Like, what the fuck?
And that's why he had no business until we walked in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. I would have kicked him.
He's like, I see 2 white guys and a little brown girl. Something
Actually,
is up.
Wasn't
Well,
Tom
was
with
it
us?
Tom there too?
Tom was with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there would have been 2 Browns. So
Yeah.
that's another reason. He was probably looking at Tom, because once you see a skinny Mexican, you know something's wrong, even though he's not Mexican. But you can think he's
Pass off for
Mexican.
Mexican.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, so
How many
let's
followers
talk
have I?
about
Oh, 20. Oh.
let's talk about Casey.
Casey
Neistat.
Yeah.
He's moving on from his business BEME that he started developing like 3 years ago,
Yeah.
and then he sold it to CNN last year for like $25 million. And like months.
Did he say that, or was that like a thing that came out?
That was a rumor that came out.
So we don't know if he did.
No, but I think it's
Pretty damn likely.
pretty damn
Possible,
likely.
Possible, yeah.
Is a good way to put it. Pretty damn likely.
Thing is, though, I mean, if he has 25 million, I mean, let's think about it. He has an apartment. He has a studio that is technically 2 studios because it's 2 rooms that were connected together.
And then he's got an extra studio.
Yeah.
He's got that extra one that he bought,
Yeah.
rented.
And then, does he have a place out in California? I don't think so.
No, he doesn't. Not yet. He
But-
used to have a house in Connecticut.
Yeah, that's gone though.
Yeah. He
But
sold it.
What the hell is in Connecticut?
That's where he grew up.
yeah,
Oh.
like that's where his parents were.
Yeah.
Anyways.
His parents lived there too.
Yeah. So yeah, now I mean, if that's true, he has 25 million. I don't think financially he has to really worry about it like for a while.
No.
I mean, even though he has those places, I mean, it's really not going to rack up the 25 million anytime soon.
No, I don't. I think
Doesn't have
that
a
he
house
was
or
doing
anything
just
like that.
fine without
Yeah.
without the 25 million before. So he sold it to CNN. They came out with like maybe like couple dozen videos.
Yeah, for Beam News.
For Beam News, it was supposed to be this like.
Should we explain what Beam was? Because originally it was an app that was kind of like Snapchat and kind of like.
It was like a Snapchat concept.
Yeah.
Snapchat/Vine concept.
Yeah.
And Casey always said that like the app wasn't like the whole thing. It was supposed to be like a technology company, and the app was like there.
Yeah.
But it never amounted to anything because Snapchat was a big competitor. Instagram had came up with a Snapchat concept. Now Facebook has a Snapchat concept. Like all these apps have Snapchat concepts except like Twitter. But so that failed, and then he sold it to CNN. CNN was supposed to make this like new digital news lifestyle for like our age, like millennials.
Yeah, and it just turned into BuzzFeed too. That's literally what it fucking is. I'm sorry, but that's what it is.
So now Casey's leaving. his co-founder Matt Hackett is leaving, and all the employees that were under BEME are going to be like
gone.
Well, some of them are going to get fired. Some of them are just going to be moved around within CNN.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they're still valuable workers. They were technology workers. And so one thing I heard yesterday from Philip DeFranco was like, you know, people were like, oh, he's a failure. This was a huge failure on him. This is gonna ruin his reputation. But then Philip DeFranco pointed out very smartly, yeah, but he made $25 million from this failure.
Huge failure.
Yeah.
Air quotes.
You know, if anybody wants to fail a certain way, making
That's a good
$25
way.
million is a pretty good way to fail.
Oh
I
yeah.
want a turtle.
I'm sorry.
Why?
Because we're probably not going to get a turtle anytime soon.
Oh.
Until maybe we move.
A turtle, though?
Yeah,
A turtle.
babe.
A turtle.
Yes.
Thing is,
Can we name him Charlie?
Yes. Can I
if you
have some
buy a
apple juice,
turtle
please?
though, the best thing about it, if it dies, you can eat it.
I'm not eating my turtle Charlie if he
But-
dies.
Well, what are you gonna do with it? Flush it down a toilet or throw
No,
his
I'm
throw
gonna
his ass in the
bury
trash?
him.
Wouldn't it be better off if you like utilize his stuff?
No, that's why you bury him and you let the world utilize it. When my birds died, we totally buried all my birds.
You didn't cook them up?
No.
Do you eat your dog when it dies?
I'm not Chinese. Well, anyway.
So? You can still do it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
You're not going to utilize its meat?
No, but that's a whole different thing.
No, it's not.
No, because
It's
turtle,
a pet that dies.
because bird is served up like normally in America.
It's
You
served.
mean to tell me
birds-
normal people eat turtles in
Yeah,
America?
I mean in the South maybe.
Where-
it's
what
supposed to be
rest-
it's supposed to be
what
a delicacy
restaurant? Yeah, and
in,
a dog
the
is supposed to be a
South.
delicacy in China.
and not our country.
And the South is not our country.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
It is now. It is now. It wasn't like 200 years ago, but it is now. How long was that? Like when they broke off?
I don't know. That's
I
Tom.
don't even know how long it was when they broke off. Because some asshole in our fucking class.
What do you
made a
think about the
stupid
New
joke.
California? You want a New California? Do you know what that is?
California.
New California.
Do you know what that is? There's like a group in California that's trying to split off a
Well,
certain
yeah, I
amount.
know.
And
Yeah.
they want to be
Yeah.
their
And
it's
own
fucking
California?
stupid.
Well, I mean, how many times has that been tried to happen? I feel like
I mean,
Where are all the...
that's probably
what makes them think that the government, the U.S. government, is going to let California, something that's racking in a bunch of dollars, like they're really going to just let that go? Are you fucking serious? If the government wanted to, they could be like, okay, fine, have it, and then just bring in the troops and just take it over again. Like
Yeah.
if they wanted to, that would be it. Like that would be their point. It's like, shut the fuck up.
I feel like that would be a good idea.
They'd get 5 seconds of freedom.
Yeah, just
And then they see the helicopter and it's like, oh, God.
well,
it's
well
over.
that'd be. I mean, go on
Do you think-
go on a liberal hunt.
Do you think other countries would try to do that too? Well, no. Hold on. No.
No, what?
No, what?
They're not
Why are you
trying to
copying
make
me?
My bad.
they're not trying to make a new country. They're trying to make a new state. So there would be no reason for us to have to go in there.
Uh,
and
yes,
take
the
it
there
over.
What's the
was.
point of making a new state, though?
And isn't it in the smack dab middle? So you're going to have a state within a state?
Basically, yeah.
That's the stupidest thing. If they wanted to break off and make their own state, do it at the end so it's not a state within a state.
Some people need to start dropping dead. It just sounds like a stupid fucking idea. Oh, God. I'd rather see it turn into a whole new country and then the liberals try to fight us off. It's funny because, like,
When did the liberals invite get into this?
California is completely liberal.
oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I know, but how do we go from a state? Okay, whatever.
No, but it's just,
This
it's funny how they are the ones that have been preaching peace for years and years. Yet more like liberal like governors and stuff like that, politicians have been accused of alleged, what do you call them, conspiracies of murder, and they're fighting for
Jesus,
peace.
guys.
You know, what really pisses me off this year, and this is kind of off topic, but it still has to do with like conspiracies. Really pisses me off this year about this semester, and this semester is only 2 weeks old.
I already don't really like our classes. Like I'm kind of not digging it.
Why?
What?
Why?
It's just a vibe. I don't know.
If you didn't understand what he said, that's perfectly normal.
He said it's just a vibe.
Yeah.
I do not know.
Well, what I was going to say is the amount, I think it's only happened twice, but the amount of time, that's 2 times too many. The amount of times we've heard a teacher bring up Pizzagate. I think we've heard that like twice this semester.
Pizzagate?
You
I don't know,
what
Zach.
is?
What is Pizzagate?
Pizzagate was something that was brought up because there was alleged emails that came out where Hillary Clinton, well, the Clinton Foundation, was behind a pedophile ring that was being held under a pizza place.
And Zach was totally on board with this.
But you see, the thing is, though, there was emails. There was legit emails. So this person did lie, but there was still, it could have happened. You know what I mean?
From what I know, the emails were code. Like,
yeah.
It wasn't like they specifically said,
But
there's a child sex ring under this pizza shop. From what I understand, everything symbolized a different, a different meaning. So, the pizza shop stood for totally something else. Like, it didn't actually stand as the pizza shop.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it might not even have been that. It just might have been code for everything.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
If you read the emails, if you try to, figure out what they're trying to, it's kind of weird.
If you take it literally, you'll probably be on board with this conspiracy. If you take it as okay, they use this as code, you'll be like, okay, Pizzagate.
All I'm saying is that it was a leaked email, and it could be to a real thing. They just led it to the wrong direction.
Maybe. I can't get on board with that.
I don't know. I think they fucked up with the name.
Pizzagate?
Yeah.
Why? Everything, but every major.
Who's gonna take that seriously? Oh, did you guys hear about Pizzagate? Yeah, we're gonna put Hillary Clinton in jail because of Pizzagate. Get the fuck out of here!
I mean,
his fucking name.
I mean, that's about as stupid as Oprah wanting to run for president.
Yeah, she dropped out. The bitch dropped out. Yeah, you hear about that?
More or less, people wanting Oprah to run for president.
I knew she wasn't gonna run.
I wouldn't vote for her.
I wouldn't vote for her either.
No, it's
She's
just
a fucking television host, not a politician.
Right, because they're, when Donald Trump does it, it's stupid and it's asinine. But when Oprah does it, it's powerful and brave.
Exactly.
It's so powerful and brave.
Yeah. Exactly.
Liberal assholes.
But the problem is, though, if she was president, every speech would begin with, I was molested, and then I got a talk show. And now I'm here, and everybody look under your seats. I got a new bill passed.
And everybody gets a copy.
Let's see do you think Kanye West is really going to go through with it?
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't.
Oh, God. I hope
and that's
the
sad part because people are going to vote for him because...
Yeah, totally.
The same reason that people voted for Donald Trump. Some people literally voted for him because he was a Republican, and that's a different party, and they wanted something new, and they wanted somebody outspoken. But people are going to vote for Kanye West, and some people voted for Donald Trump just because they wanted to see it happen.
Yeah.
They didn't... Just like people... I feel like people voted for Barack Obama back in 2008 because they wanted to see the first African-American president.
Yeah, but now people are saying that, Morgan Freeman says that he's not the first black president now because he's mixed.
Yeah, exactly. And I totally...
It's crazy.
The fact that they got to get so specific is a little petty.
Yeah,
he's still black.
It is, but it depends. It depends on the context.
The whole point, though, Morgan Freeman was making is that, saying that he is the first black president is just a ruse to make black people believe that they had a president in, whereas they really just had a mixed guy come in, so it was like a false belief.
Yeah.
So that black people could feel proud. So it's
it's like half black.
Well, no, but it's nothing how do I?
I know what you're saying. It's just it's stupid argument in my mind.
Well, I mean, I consider him to be our first black president. I mean, he looks black and he sounds like it. He's black, you know.
He sounds black.
Well, you know, their accents. What the fuck you want? I don't sound black. When I get on the mic, you know I'm not black. That's how it is. Anyways, though. So yeah, that bitch dropped out. I mean, if
Bitch, please.
if Kanye really does go in, I might vote for him.
I am not voting for
I
that
feel
ass
like
hat.
if he was the president, it would be the funniest fucking shit. He would get impeached. Like, you know he would. Because he would get up on the stage and be like, bitch, I'm fucking God. And, you know, like, everyone would be like, what are you talking about?
I
Talking
feel
about a bill right now.
I think he's more dangerous with the nukes in his power than Donald Trump is. Because I feel like if Donald Trump was dangerous enough with the nukes,
They would have been fired.
they would have been fired by now. Kanye be like, oh, Kim Jong-un wants to come after me? He wants, okay, let's go.
I think deep down inside, I think Kanye's, like, I don't think he's a pussy. I just think he's a very sensitive guy.
He's a pansy.
I don't think he'd be as worse as Trump, but I'm pretty sure he would get himself impeached. Like, he would.
Who do you think his Secretary of State would be?
Kim.
No. Fucking Snoop Dogg.
Drake.
Snoop Dogg. Fucking Drake's depressed ass. Dude, I was reading, like, this fucking article where, like, they were saying is Drake suicidal, and they're, like, showing all this different lyrics he has in his songs. It's just like the most sad sex shit I've ever read in my life. There was like one thing that I wanted to like punch the screen when I read it. It was like, I can't remember the fucking, it was like something like, I don't want to go back in time to change history. I just want to go back in time to feel something again or something like that. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, you fucking sorry motherfucker. God damn. Like, what the fuck? And is he the most popular rapper now, or is he kind of died down now?
He's died down.
Yeah, because I remember when he was like the big guy, like
who?
2-3 years
Drake
ago.
or Kanye?
Drake.
Yeah.
Kanye, I don't think he's ever really gonna die down.
I think
He's been
Drake.
around for
I
like
think
a decade.
Drake had like 1 or 2 years of glory where he was like the shit.
And then The Weeknd was like last year. I think it was his year, but now I'm not hearing really nothing about him. I think he's probably depressed because Selena Gomez left his ass.
Yeah, for
She's like, "Get
Justin
out."
Bieber.
You knew they were probably gonna get back together.
Yeah, I feel like they were always together.
Yeah.
They never left.
Because, you know, Justin Bieber doesn't really seem like an asshole. He just seems like a kid of the times. And just because I'm not a part of this generation, really, he kind of seems like a douchebag. But I don't think he's a douchebag.
I think he's grown up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Since his little immaturity fest a couple of years back.
Look, you're telling me if you're getting a lot of chicks, you fucking can buy whatever car you want, you're hanging out with a bunch of people, you can get whatever drugs. I mean, you're telling me that you wouldn't at least be like that a little bit? Because I feel like you can't really answer that because you don't have that kind of ability and you don't know what that mentality's like. But I guarantee we would all somewhat be like that.
See, I compare it to... I've been pretty strong in my moral decision making when it comes to, like, you know, when I first met you,
you were a completely different person.
you smoked cigarettes.
No.
Yes,
Okay,
you
yeah, I
did.
Yes,
Yes,
I
you did.
Yes, I
Where are
did.
my cookies?
You know, you do smoke pot. I mean, you haven't smoked it in a while, have
Not
you?
a long time. No.
Yeah, so you were a much different person when I first met you. And
Yeah.
that was, I told you straight up, that's not happening around me. Like, you can't do that. In my car, you can't do that around me. And you would get in my car, like, almost every time we hung out and be like, you're going to be disappointed in me. And then you tell me you'd smoke a cigarette. But you don't do that anymore.
Yeah, but
And I never got into that.
I didn't quit though because of you. That's what you're getting at.
No,
I quit.
I'm just saying that I never put myself in a position to do that, even though it was like right next to me.
Yeah.
Like, I could have easily went for the peer pressure and did that, even though you never really pressured me.
No, I never did.
No. But, like, I just knew straight up it's not happening. So I feel like if I got in one of them positions, I'd be a little smarter. Like, you know, he was hitting people. He was getting DUIs. I don't think that's really me.
Guess how much you save if we get the photo book instead?
$1.
Because we got to pay $7.99 for the shipping instead.
But yeah.
Damn.
Do you think, though, that me and you both have influenced each other?
Yes.
How do you think you've influenced me? Because, like, I know I've influenced you in worse ways. I feel like I made you a bit of a worse person. But I don't think I've really...
That's exactly what you
I don't know
sound
what
like.
you've done to me. Like, you know what I mean?
Let's see. I think
the only one I can think of is, like, I'm slightly more organized with certain things because of you. Because, like, when I see you do certain things on your computer or your phone or something like that, like, I'm like, okay, that's cool. And I guess the Casey Neistat thing, like, if I didn't watch him, I probably wouldn't have had... Because, like, me and you both, when we started watching him, it was like we wanted to be that guy kind of a little bit. So we started going to the gym every day and started focusing on cardio and stuff like that. So I feel like that can totally be a thing.
I changed your life. You're not a loser anymore.
I don't think I was ever a loser. I just think I was going downhill. Because, like, my guitar playing definitely went to shit, like, probably junior year. And then, like, it just was asshole for, like, the longest time. And, like, I don't know. It's like now that's kind of changed. And now I actually want to do something with it. Because it went from being really good to shit. Like, I was really, really good. And then, like, I couldn't play half the stuff I was able to play, like, a year or two before. And that's bad. Like, and it's just because I stopped, like, practicing or caring about any of that shit, you know? But, I mean, yeah, you were, I mean, it's weird because, like, you were completely different. I mean, I remember one time we were at the gym and then you were trying to tell me a story, but then you said you wanted to tell the story in the car. And then, like, I think you tried, it was about, like, somebody at, like, your school and they were swearing. And then, like, you turned on the camera and then you didn't want to tell it that way because you didn't want to swear on camera. Do you remember that? It was when we were at Planet Fitness.
No.
No? Well, you just didn't want to swear on camera at all. You don't remember that at all?
No.
Oh, wow. That's weird. I can remember that. But that was senior year. That was second semester. Well, it would have been second semester because then, you know, that's when we were fucking driving together. But I don't know, you were not about that at all. And even by the time, I mean, you know, at this point, obviously, I think, you know, you were swearing and shit like that. You're definitely turn off your filter. But even when we started the podcast, you didn't even want to do that on the podcast. And I think about, like, 12 or fucking, I don't know, like 15 episodes in, you kind of let loose.
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole thing was about professionalism because I kind of wanted to do this, and I still want to do this as a reference.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm doing it for myself. I'm doing it as a reference. So I think I wanted a little bit of professionalism.
Doesn't that look good?
It does.
I know.
But
I always look at this picture and I can't figure out what the
I
hell
think
my
you
face.
kind of changed my mind, and, like, I think they realize everybody swears. I mean, as long as you're not being offensive and you're not, like, every other wording it, I think it's okay, and I think it's understandable. You know, this isn't a podcast about, you know, like, religion or, like, straight up, like, good things, you know.
Well, we talk about that shit, but it's not like we're
preaching it.
Yeah, we're not like Jehovah's Witnesses.
And I think I also did it for my mom.
Yeah.
I don't talk in front of her like that.
Oh, yeah.
Just out of, like, it's weird.
Yeah.
But it's also, like, I don't need to. So I think that's part of it, too.
Yeah.
Why I didn't want to do it. But she doesn't listen to this, like, every time.
Religiously.
Every once in a while, I think she'll
at least once
pop
a month.
in.
Let's just say once a month.
Yeah. So
I got you.
That's why I didn't do it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't care. Yeah. But on my YouTube channel, I don't know, if I do start doing stuff on that, I really want to try to at least chill with it so that
Chill.
So I mean, even now, because, like, I mean, because of the Logan Paul bullshit, I mean, the fucking, you know, it's going to be harder and harder to fucking even get a partnership. But I don't know.
Logan Paul's
A fucking
know about that
dickwad.
guy. I don't know. I told you I don't know how two people can produce two of the biggest.
Well, the dad's an asshole too.
Yeah, I don't know how two people can produce two of the biggest
Assholes.
Dumbasses, dingbats, asshats,
Cunts.
capital K's.
She's hitting them all there.
All right,
yeah.
let's take a quick break.
Okie doke.
All right, so we are back now.
Hello.
So Zach, have you partaken in the Tide Pods challenge yet?
No, I have not. I'm not going to.
Why not?
Fucking retards. No, because that shit burns your fucking mouth out, right?
I don't know. I
Isn't that
haven't
the
done
whole
it.
point? I
I
thought
don't
the whole
know.
point was that it burns.
I have not done it.
I thought you just bite into it. It's like, oh, fuck.
I actually haven't even watched a video of someone doing it
Neither
because
have I.
I don't really want to see that.
No, like the only challenge I ever like watched, and I was like, yeah, it's fucking stupid. But I kept watching them was a fucking ice bucket one.
Yeah, the ice bucket
At
one.
least it was for a cause. The fuck is this for? Nothing. For
Population
fucking retards.
control, maybe?
Yeah, probably. For fucking population control.
See, I watched a newscast of this, like, a news place where they were, like, doing a story on this, and they were giving out, like, poison control and, like, what to do, and I'm like,
Yeah.
don't tell them that. Let them die. Like, they're doing this themselves. You're supporting this by telling them what to do if you do
Yeah.
this. No, you let them go through it and try to learn it themselves.
See, the problem is that they do look delicious. Like, you look at them, they're like really colorful and shit. I mean, if it wasn't dangerous and it tasted good, I'd probably eat one. You know what I mean?
No?
I don't know how you know. I mean, have you ever actually like saw one in like real life and touched it?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we use them.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, my mom uses them.
does it not remind you of like some really like fancy gummy?
No?
No,
No?
I don't know. I can understand like a little kid wanting to eat it, but
Well, maybe a little kid.
yeah.
But these are like
no, these are
kids
fucking
between like 12 and up.
yeah, retards. I mean, I hate to use the R word. I'm sorry, but retards.
You just did it. So
Look, I'm not trying to offend anybody, Tyler, but these kids are fucking retarded. Again, I'm not trying to offend anybody. They're fucking retarded, though. Anyways.
Oh my god.
Anyways. I don't know. It's fucking stupid, though. It's probably one of the worst fucking challenges that's come out in like a while.
What do you think the next one's gonna be?
Mousetrap challenge. Put your tongue on a mousetrap. And
Okay.
people's tongues are going to fucking be flying off.
What about the 13-inch black dildo challenge?
It's not a bad one. Well,
How fast can you get the whole thing up your ass?
Oh, I was going to say, like, can you not choke on it?
Okay.
How fast could you shove it down?
Huh?
But I feel like that's kind of a biased one.
How far can
I don't
it
think a
go?
lot of guys are going to be doing that one. Yeah, like when you do a challenge, it's got to be it's got to be what do you call that? Like it applies to all sexes.
Non-binary.
Non-binary. I mean, I don't know. It's got
unisex.
unisex. Yeah.
Unisex.
Yeah.
Unisex.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I don't know. I wasn't good at school. No, but I mean, it's got to be something fucking stupid.
Do you
Like-
think Apu's racist?
No,
Why not?
I don't think it's racist at all. No, we were going to bring this up on the last podcast, but we didn't because we forgot. But if you don't know, they're trying to change, or is it going to be changed?
They're trying to change slash get rid of.
Yeah, they're trying to. Well, they're going to get rid of
Not-
the character.
Not the show, but there are the people who brought this problem up. Like there's a guy who made a documentary called "The Problem with Apu," and I didn't watch it. It's not on YouTube. It aired on television. I haven't been able to watch it yet.
I don't watch it.
But I've read certain things about it. And one of the guys, it was either him or somebody that he interviewed, and like his dream is to see Apu killed off of The Simpsons.
And
Like he fantasizes about that.
So wait a minute. What is this guy? Like, what is his ethnicity?
Indian.
And he fantasizes about a cartoon character
Being killed off because it's racist.
because it's racist. Now because Tyler's the one that kind of told me about this. I didn't even know about it till he brought it up. But I mean, I can understand from the standpoint that it's Hank Azaria, and he voices a lot of people on that show. He was also in the early 2000s Godzilla remake. Did you ever see that movie?
No.
With the guy from Ferris Bueller in it too?
No.
No, it's actually not a bad movie. People really diss that fucking movie. I actually really like it. Anyways, I mean, he's a white guy from, I think, New York, or New Jersey, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
But
Jersey.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's racist because even though they definitely do depict certain stereotypes within the character, it's not harming anybody. And if it's this whole class now of people getting offended, and I think me and you have been talking about this. That I think someone just needs to drop the hammer and just tell these people to shut the fuck up. Because seriously, like, I get it, like, oh yeah, speak out if something's wrong or something like that, and it's fine, you know. I'm not pro racism at all, but you know, there's just certain things.
There comes a point when it's like,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
It doesn't fucking matter. Nobody, I guarantee not one person has saw Apu in the fucking Simpsons where everybody's a fucking yellow person and gone, oh, that's exactly how they all are. Or had gone out and committed some fucking heinous crime against an Indian person because of fucking Apu. Like, what the fuck? It's just fucking dumb. And this guy says he fantasizes about a cartoon character getting murdered off. I mean, maybe this guy isn't really mentally fucking fit. Well, that's something he fucking fantasizes about. Fucking weird cocksucker. Not calling a dude a cocksucker, but just saying, you know, weird cocksucker.
Let's see. I don't really have... My whole issue is this character's been around for 30 years now.
Yeah.
30 years.
30 fucking years.
And 30 years later, it's being brought up that, well, maybe he's a little bit racist.
Yeah.
Now, The Simpsons and shows like Family Guy and American Dad, these shows are like satirical shows that hit at certain pop culture things.
Yeah.
Like all the time. And if we're okay with putting comedians, like giving a pass to comedians to say certain things, I don't understand why these TV shows can't be in the same category. Because...
Well, comedians are still getting shit. I mean, Chris Rock doesn't even want to fucking do stand-up anymore because of the shit that's going on.
Right.
And did you hear about Tom Segura, too?
No.
His fucking wall joke about putting a wall around Louisiana. Or was it? I think it was Louisiana. But he's getting a lot of flack for that. And he went on Conan, and he basically was like, you know, we live in a country where our president just said, I want to put a wall to get out, you know, fucking shithole countries. And, like, all I'm saying is I just want to put a wall around this shithole state. And it's a fucking joke, you know? But, yeah, anyways, continue. I mean,
I don't know.
It's dumb.
It is dumb because I was telling you, I'm like, what would be more racist if they portrayed it in a very accurate way? If they portrayed Apu in a very accurate way, or
what's accurate though?
If they portrayed Apu in a very, like if they said, "Oh, he's Indian," oh shit, who's coming?
No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay,
these fuckwads.
If they portrayed Apu with Indian, you know, as an Indian-looking man, but with a white man's voice, and you know, he owns like I don't know. It's just. They were trying to portray him in the most accurate way possible, in the most comedic way possible. And I think in some ways we need to look at stereotypes. There are certain stereotypes that are not true, But stereotypes aren't all false. Like, there are certain stereotypes that are definitely real.
But they're not real to all people, so that's where the problem lies, for the most part.
But those people are just people that... they're people that probably know that they're real, but they don't want them to be real. Like, I don't know if that sounds wrong, but
what I'm saying
they're just
is
deniers of something that they know is true.
Yeah, but a lot of those different things, though, the reason why people have problems with them is, like I said, it doesn't apply to all people in a certain group. And some of them are just, like, flat out, like, pretty fucked up. Like, you can't just say every black person wants watermelon and Kool-Aid.
Well, yeah, that's one of those that's, like...
It's pretty outrageous.
That's pretty outrageous.
But that's what people say. I mean, you want some grape soda? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, what the fuck?
But, I mean, you know, what's a pretty accurate stereotype?
Well, I mean, the big one I would say is for Asian people, where they say Asians are smarter than most other people. They're better at math than most people, and it's kind of true because Asians do have a bigger success rate in school, and you know, they technically get more money from jobs because they have a better progressive rate. So not progressive like the fucking car insurance, but just in general, like they technically make more money, I guess. So I don't know. There's certain things that's based off of, but then again, you know, it's like there's probably some stupid fucking Asian people out there. You never know.
I don't know. I think the whole thing's blown out of proportion by a bunch of liberals who are too politically correct, and I think the fact that they're trying to take down a character that's 30 years old.
Yeah.
And, you know, the show pokes fun at pop culture all the time and stuff like this. It's pretty stupid.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, it's like, well, what if they didn't have that character in there? I mean, what if they did take him out? Then what the fuck? Then you're going to have another group that's pissed off about not having an Indian character on the show now.
Right.
Like, you can't win.
No, you can't.
See, that's the problem.
That's the problem with
both parties, though, is that you can't really win.
Right.
Because when it comes to liberals, I mean, sure, they're kind of out here for the minority groups, but then if you're like Seth MacFarlane and, you know, you're kind of anti-religion and you do a lot of stuff like that, even though it is your opinion, you know, we do live in America, you have, you know, people kind of on the Fox side of things, you know, Republican, they're kind of like pissy about that because they're more traditional. I mean, it's just, there's certain things that you're not ever going to please anybody or everybody. And that's, I think what most people still can't wrap their minds around for the most part. I feel like there's definitely a lot of different speakers nowadays that kind of explain that, but I just don't think that this generation, I feel like this generation really thinks that we can have a society that's just all happiness, and we can all hold hands and run out to the fields and blow dandelions, you know, after we blow each other.
I don't know.
You know,
and sing Kumbaya.
Yeah, sing Kumbaya. I mean,
I don't know how they can think that when we live in a society where people can't agree on anything.
Exactly.
Like, they're like, well, if you just look at it my way, we can all be happy. Well, if you just look at it my way, we can all be happy.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't work like that.
And then you have a bunch of liberals, too, that are, like, trying to
But they don't want to compromise.
Yeah, but they're trying to... They don't make any sense. They'll try to save, like, ideologies. Like, when Arab people are over here trying to express their religious beliefs, they're like, oh, yeah, go ahead. That's fine. You should totally promote that. And then they look at the Middle East, and they're like, oh, well, your women should stop wearing the hoods. You know, it's really bad. But then it's like, oh, well, that's part of the tradition. They're like, oh, well, yeah, but... And then they don't know what to say after that. Because then it's like, you can't... You have to basically... If you want to be a true liberal, you want to be a real human being, you want to just try to find the best way to make everybody happy. Or why don't know how you do that? You want to know how you do that?
Kill them?
You destroy the fucking planet. There's no fucking way two parties can be fucking happy. It's just, it's not possible. And the fact, I mean, do you think that our society in the United States would be better if we elected a Republican and a Democrat? And we try to work it like that.
No.
I don't think one person is good.
No.
I think it's the worst fucking idea ever.
I think because obviously we can't even get anything passed in Congress as it is.
I know.
With the majority. There's a majority for Republicans in the House, the Senate, and executive power.
Yeah.
And they still can't get anything passed. So if you're going to give, equal power to both sides, it's just going to cancel each other out. And we're still not going to get anything passed.
But you don't think that they would compromise?
There is no compromise in the government today. If there was compromise in the government, we wouldn't have had a government shutdown for 3 days.
This is what I'm trying to say, though. Right now, we have a Republican, which is he's not really a Republican. But, we have a Republican in office, and shit's going down, and not a lot of stuff's not getting done. So there's a lot of gibberish right there. Not a lot of stuff is getting done. There you go. But anyways, in my opinion, if we had two different people, I mean, even if we got rid... I mean, we're so deep in a party system now, we couldn't get rid of them. But if we got a way to where somebody was more, on the left ideology of stuff, and then someone was on the right ideology of stuff, and then they can kind of... I just feel like if there was two powers in two people, they both have different kind of sets of belief. I feel like if they sat down, there are two people now that are running the country. I feel like both their mentalities would be kind of... like, we do need to get something done.
But isn't that how the presidents run their campaigns anyways? Doesn't, based on the person running for president's beliefs, isn't that how they pick their vice president? Somebody who leans a different way to get another certain group of people?
Well, fuck. I mean, he fucking chose Mike Pence. Well, what the fuck was that about?
At least it wasn't that other guy,
Sessions?
No, Tim Kaine.
Oh, Tim Kaine, yeah.
That fucking nutbag.
Yeah, but...
Crazy bastard.
But I mean, if Trump died and we had Mike Pence, we'd be fucking Sieg Highland. Like, it'd get pretty dark pretty quick. Like, that guy just seems like a fucking villain. Because Trump, so many people still think he's this racist, evil motherfucker, when really he's just a fucking television bigot that made it into presidency.
You know what he said?
What did he say?
He's like, hold on, I'll find it real quick. It was on Twitter yesterday.
If you want to pause it really quick, you can.
Okay, he said, according to The Hill, he said, I am often the least racist person anybody is going to meet. He said often.
Yeah, that doesn't seem good. And again, bigot. Bigot is a big word that I would use for that man, because he doesn't, again, he's 71. I guarantee his cognitive ability is not all there. Whether or not they want to fucking say it is, he's 70 fucking 1 years old. I mean, he's the oldest president we've ever had, right?
I don't know.
I think so. I think he's the oldest president we ever had. But, look, he's going to say some dumb fucking shit. And if you're really going to hold his whole fucking personality and game to it, that's fucking stupid. Because, I know there's a lot of things that come out of my mouth that I know I can't fully discuss. I can figure it out in my head, but I don't know how to say it. You know what I mean? And he's probably trying to sound professional. He's probably trying to add charisma to it. There's just all these certain things. And you just know that he's just trying to be slick with his words. And if he's going to say some dumb shit like that, and you can't just say he's racist. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying... I mean, I think... I'm pretty sure... I feel like we totally had this conversation. But I think he has natural prejudice because of when he grew up and how old he is and whatever. But I do not think that he's a full-blown fucking racist.
I don't think so either.
No, I just think he's a dumb dude. I don't think there's a lot of things really too productive going on in his fucking head. But I don't know really where his heart is, because I always joke around that he's really not too much of a fucking Republican. And it's really, I mean, he doesn't seem like it. I mean, he's very pro-liberal stuff. I mean, he's pro-LGBT, and he's never really come out and said anything about it, but he's kind of pro-pot. I mean, he has not been I mean, if he has listened to anything Jeff Sessions said, I mean, he's probably been like, yeah, Jeff, yeah, it's all evil people smoke pot. Yeah, good job. You know, like, he's probably, like, just giving a pat on the back and be like, yeah, I'll change something about it. Don't worry, you know. But he's got a lot of different liberal ideologies that I don't know if he's really not hiding them. He's just really, I think it's maybe even the media's fault that they're really not expressing a lot of it. Because even like, I think it was like a week before he got elected, he fucking did a whole thing. Coming in here now. He did the whole fucking like conference for LGBT, and he held the flag that they represent, and then nobody talked about it. Of course they didn't, you know. I'm surprised Fox isn't going to talk about that. They're not fucking pro LGBT, but you know, so that's a problem though. See, I mean, when you have this Republican supporting the liberal ideologies, neither one of them is going to let it out, other than the people who make articles on the internet, you know. And not everybody, I mean, majority of people will still watch TV for news. A lot of these people are not going online and trying to source through all the different sources, trying to read through all the different sources. And it's bad. And I just think that, you know, a lot of Republicans think this guy is like the almighty now. And then you have all these liberals that think he's evil and he's going to fucking ruin everything. And then, I don't know. I think, me and you are like weird because I think me and you are more conservative. But we tried to at least figure out what the fuck he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Just so he can try to shine some fucking light on this fucking sociopath. Like, I don't fucking know. But I don't think he's evil or fucking racist. I just think he's fucking stupid. And he's trying to figure out what the fuck.
That's why he watches it. Exactly. How can we say he's evil and stupid? He's doing so many bad things if he allegedly watches TV for 8 hours a day. You know,
bigot. But yeah.
Okay. So that's where we're gonna end today's show. It's been 57 minutes. Please go down to the description and follow us everywhere and like us, subscribe to us everywhere you can.
And if you don't, you're retarded.
I didn't say that.
All right. Good night.